are students of industrial engineer, and we are doing a project of our consulting class. And will you tell us your name?
Hi, I'm Robert Petruska, but I go by Bob.
And what do you do for a living?
Most of the time, I help people in organizations identify and remove barriers that prevent excellence from occurring.
What do you think about the importance of quality in all enterprises and basically in the small ones?
Well, quality is a very important dimension, and I think it's important for people to have a focus on quality. But I see an evolution. I see that we are heading in a direction where each person in the company has to become proficient at solving problems on their own. And we as the technical leaders or industrial engineers need to learn the skills in order to teach people and to basically bring everyone up to a certain level of proficiency in the organization. So I see ourselves as being the dimensions for providing the information and the context, and also inspiring people to reach the goal. We will be less technical experts and more about building the capability in others. Just a second. I'll get one. Everything's loaded in one video and one PowerPoint, and there's a in here there's mouse and also
Pues la otra pregunta que auto ya no, ¿qué más?
¿Cuál es la importancia de un manual de calidad? Sí, ya. ¿Y qué tiene que tener?
Bueno, igual si le corto.
Hello. ¿Quién está ahí? ¿Están grabando?
Sí, lo voy a mandar.
Okay, sorry for that.
Yeah, don't worry.
And what do you think that a quality manual should have?
Quality manual. I think a quality manual should have the company's mission and vision. And really what we want to do is, as leaders, is we want to be able to create the conditions where the people working can make the right decisions even if the leader is not there. So the quality manual needs to be able to be comprehensive enough to communicate the leadership's mission and vision in a very operational way that will allow people to become successful, because the goal of it is to make it successful. The other part which will be interesting will be and I'm got distracted, sorry.
No worry.
But it's enough on that.
Okay. Well, do you want us to give one? Will you give us tips for making the quality manual?
Yes. Make it work for the people who has to read it. Make it simple. It's much harder to make a simple manual than a difficult manual. It's easier for you to make something that no one can use. It's much difficult to make something that people can use. So think about people. People, as Willie said this morning, 2 halves of the brain. So I like to engage both halves of the brain. Make it visual, right? And so pictures. Right? I like to use, in my case, I use boundary samples a lot. So a boundary sample is like, this is the part we want, but sometimes people put, this is a defect part on a picture. But unfortunately, that focuses people's attention on the defect, and it's the wrong way to go, in my opinion. So I always say, if you have a goal and objective, make the picture clear what your desired condition is, and not worrying about the defect to say, okay, this is our goal, this is what we want to do. Yes, if it deviates from that, we have to make a decision. But I would rather not put a picture of a defect in a manual, just a picture of what our goal is, so people can get focused. What do we have to do to meet that goal?
Okay.
Well, thank you.
Sure. I hope it helped. Sorry I got distracted a while.